Say goodbye to hours and hours of scrambling around moving shelving units the old-fashioned way. You've just purchased the Link 4 system. This program will show you how to assemble and use your Link 4 gondola moving system. We'll show you the complete system part by part, how to quickly and easily assemble and use the system, and finally, tips on how and where to store your Link 4. After watching this program, if you have any questions or comments about your Link 4 system, call us at this number or email us at this address. We'll be glad to help you any way we can. A single Link 4 system and 8 people can move up to 56 linear feet of shelving. If you need to move a longer unit, just add more parts and more people. Setting up the Link 4 will require at least 2 people. Remember, no tools are required. After setup, you'll need 2 people for every 12 feet of shelving you want to move. The number of people needed will vary depending on the length and weight of the unit being moved. Your Link 4 package includes the following items: universal lift arms and interchangeable finger sets, universal end lift arms and interchangeable finger sets colored red, jack assemblies, connecting beams, and a hardware kit, just in case something gets lost. If you ordered the optional base deck lifter or the optional end cap lifters, these will be included as well. Refer to your packing list for the quantity of each part. If any of these parts are missing, just give us a call. You've got the parts, now let's put it together. To begin, check the base deck of the shelving unit to be moved. You will need a clearance of 12 to 16 inches between the base deck and the lowest part of the support bracket. If the clearance is less than 12 inches, you may need to remove this shelf. The clearance needed will depend on your shelving unit and the height of the finger brackets used. Next, lay out 1 lift arm at each upright. For longer shelving units, you may need more arms. Be sure to use 1 arm at each upright. Don't skip any, or you will damage your shelves. Use the red lift arms for the ends. Place 1 red arm at each corner. Depending on your shelf type, you may not need any end arms. If you're using the optional base deck lifter, place 1 at each upright. The base deck lifter is recommended when the base deck has a heavy load or the base deck is not self-supporting. It will decrease the risk of the base separating from the gondola uprights during lifting and transporting. You will also need to remove the kick panel prior to attaching the base deck lifters. Now it's time to install the finger brackets into the uprights. This will take 2 people. With 1 person on each side of the shelving unit, slide the finger brackets into the shelf slots so that the fingers interlock.
Right there.
Be sure to leave 2 to 4 inches of clearance from the base deck to the bottom of the finger brackets. Doing this will give you adequate clearance to insert the jack assemblies. With the finger brackets in place, insert the handle bracket through both fingers and secure with a wing nut. You may be using the hook and lock finger sets. If so, insert the hook fingers into the upright, push in the top retainer pin, and secure with a through bolt on the bottom. On some gondola units with narrow slots, when attaching the hook and lock fingers on the end upright, you may not be able to use the bottom through bolt. Now, repeat this procedure for each upright. When finished attaching the finger brackets, you can attach the base deck lifters. First, determine the depth for the strike pin by putting the bracket in place. Now, insert the strike pin and secure it. Put the bracket back in place, insert the load lock pin, and twist it to secure. Now, slide the rectangular loop over the end of the lift arm and place the chain in the end of the bracket tube. Remove the slack from the chain by lifting the bracket and insert the retainer pin. Next, place the yellow connecting beams between the lift arms. Insert both ends at the same time. Don't force the ends in or it may bind. These beams will add stability when moving the shelves. With the connecting beams in place, you can now attach a jack assembly to each lift arm. Place the spline shaft of the jack inside the spline bushing on the arm, like this. Then, secure each jack assembly to the lift arm by inserting a pin vertically through the bushing. Then put the second pin through the connecting beams below the lift arms down here. Now you're ready to raise the shelves.
Wheels are tight.
Again, you'll need at least 2 people. Start at one end of the shelving unit and lower the wheels of the jack assemblies so that they're all firmly on the floor. Now, communicate with your partner and crank the jacks an equal number of turns on each side. 1 turn of the hand crank equals approximately 1/4 inch, so start with 3 to 4 turns. After raising both sides an equal amount, proceed to the next jack and repeat the same procedure.
Were you there? I'm up 4.
By doing this, the shelves will be raised an equal amount at each jack, which will raise the weight gradually and keep it evenly distributed. The shelving unit needs to be raised just enough to clear the floor, about 1 to 2 inches. Do not go above 2 inches. If you do, the load could become unstable. After you've raised the entire shelf unit to a uniform height, you're ready to move it to the new location. To move the shelves, you'll need at least 4 people, 1 at each corner, as well as 2 people for every 12 feet of shelving. You may need more people depending on the length and weight of the load you're moving. When you arrive at the new location, simply lower the shelving unit the same way you raised it. Start at one end, talk to your partner, lower the 2 jacks, and proceed down the line.
Go on to the next one.
That was so quick and easy. Let's see the whole thing again from the beginning. Once the shelves are in place, you can disassemble the Link 4. Just reverse the procedure. It's as simple as that. When finished, you can store the Link 4 in the same crate it was shipped in. The custom parts holders inside the crate make it easy to pack the Link 4 and help you keep track of your parts. A built-in inventory control system. After packing the Link 4, just roll it to your back room or storage area. Thank you for purchasing the Link 4. If you have any questions or comments about the Link 4, please call, fax, or email the numbers on your screen. We'll be happy to help you. Link 4, just move it.